shit. Hold on. Oh, I can sneeze. Oh, okay. It went away. I guess I don't have to sneeze. So welcome to our very interesting intro of the Center Podcast episode 2. I can't even say it's our annual anniversary because the last time we did this, I believe, was on August 23rd. And as of the recording date, it is October 3rd. So I know for a fact for over the past year, we've been saying we would record episode 2. I've known that's been a discussion. And here we are over a year and a half later, finally recording it. And I am joined by none other than my companion, Salty Root Beer.
Hello. I am the companion.
I know it was a very interesting intro. So the main topic for today is the fall anime list, but as of course, since the podcast won't be so short, we will have subtopics included. But before we start this podcast, it is a podcast. Let's get a little catching up. How have you been, Salty?
Before that, this podcast is sponsored. Never mind.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna make a joke about that, and you didn't, so I was disappointed. I had to.
You want me to say Raid Shadow Legends or something?
Raid Shadow Legends. Use our creator code for 30,000 silver and a free champion shard.
I think anyone who makes content is sponsored by them.
Pretty much, dude. Porn actresses are sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I wouldn't be surprised.
This cum shot's brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Anyway,
flesh. I mean, what?
Bruh. Nothing much has happened over the last year. I swapped jobs.
Has it been? Yeah, you were telling me about that. It's not.
Yeah, I work
right now.
I work as a janitor now. It's a really boring job, but it's I can turn off my brain. Yeah, I can turn off my brain. I just walk around, clean stuff. And then when the mall closes down, I just have a routine I go through every night. It's really simple.
I mean, I feel like that's pretty nice at a workplace where you get a routine and it's doing something that you're supposed to do. Once you get in that routine, it's like, yeah, you can turn your brain off. You can go in deep thought. Your brain can go in creative mode. You can just be thinking about whatever you want. Your body's in motion.
Yeah, aside from that, my sister got married.
Congratulations. Happy to hear that.
To people who we've talked to in the time since our last podcast episode that not many people watched, admittedly. It's not really big news because I talked about it quite a bit when it happened, but there's that and the fact that I'm an uncle now.
He's getting old, ladies and gentlemen.
Little Willow McVeigh was born like 2 months ago.
That's a smooth name.
It's my sister's and brother-in-law's last name.
Oh. Yeah, we say not a lot of people tuned in. I think over here we got over 50 views, but I have to tell you something. It is somewhat of a humbling experience because, after we got the Haikyuu bandwagon, we were expecting anything over 10,000 views. But not too long ago, back in the Mortimer days, man, we were happy to get over 10 views. But now we're like 50 is not enough. So it goes to show how the standards rise, and I'm glad we're not satisfied with 50. I'm glad we're doing this podcast, and before we started shooting this podcast, we're already thinking of the next podcast, the next video, because we do enjoy this. And I was talking about this with Salty behind the scenes. I thought that during that time with all the consistent live streams, me uploading, keeping up with Haikyuu, and just having hundreds of thousands of people rolling in and not missing a single comment during that time, I think it absolutely showed that we had the community and I had the right people around me to support all that attention. So we'll definitely get there again, but the main focus is now to get that same hype, but around the people themselves, around me and Salty, because don't want it was awesome having people come for Haikyuu, but you saw how fast they went as soon as Haikyuu was gone.
Yeah, they jumped ship.
No, they jumped ship when my manga video stopped.
Pretty much. And those manga videos can be very taxing to make.
Yeah, it just sucks that they got copyrighted. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of people say they started reading the manga because of my videos. Like, think about it, you got free advertisement.
Yeah, it's how fucking copyright works.
Like, I did not think of touching a Haikyuu manga, even though I love this show so much. I didn't think about touching it until I was received inspiration for the idea, and I found it very interesting. It is, I think that if someone is like, manga, I think the easiest way to get into it is having the manga and the anime at the same time, just like making those comparisons. I think it's very interesting. In my personal opinion, it's very interesting making the comparisons and seeing how the anime adapted it and what's different, if it's 1-to-1 ratio, if they added more, or if there's less. Like,
yeah, when I started um reading manga, it was because so I heard so many things about how Tokyo Ghoul's anime adaptation was much worse than its manga, and it just bastardized it or something.
mm-hmm.
And I kind of misread it, so I started reading part two, even though part one is so different as well. So I stopped reading it because it was just very confusing for me, because a lot of characters I just didn't know,
Yeah.
had no attachment to, and then I just started reading other manga. I might go back and read Tokyo Ghoul at some point, but I don't know.
Really? People don't like the anime? I thought that's like one of the most popular animes.
Well, people who watch the anime first like it, but people who read the manga first didn't like it.
Yeah, I've actually heard that. The one thing I didn't know is that Death Note's community, manga and anime, is so divided. Like, it's either you love one or you hate the other. Like, people who watch the anime hate the manga. People who've read the manga hate the anime, and it's
That's
like
how
super toxic.
Yeah, that's how a lot of communities are. Like the One Piece
I
community
don't
is
know why.
about the same.
Here's my thing. Like, people will not like the anime because it's not a 1-to-1 fucking ratio. But then people that don't like the other way around, they'll get mad at it for being a 1-to-1 ratio.
You can't please everybody. That's just a rule.
You literally cannot.
Yeah, it's just a rule about adaptations. You can't please everybody.
I think that's literally a rule that applies to everything in life. You cannot. Yeah. It is literally, dude. You can cure cancer. You can end world hunger. You can save someone's life, and someone will still find a way to criticize you for it.
Exactly. You can't make everyone happy, so you just make what you make and hope that enough people like it to warrant its existence.
Yeah, but it all starts with you liking it first. But as long as you like it first, and the other people, close people around you, to reassure you that it's a good thing, I think that's all you need.
Yeah, I don't really go into those debates very often. Oh, at all, really.
I don't really.
I just read what I read and watch what I watch and shit like that. And if I like it, I keep reading / watching it. And if I don't, then I just drop it. And other people can scream about it themselves.
In my opinion, like, I never go into an argument or thing over the internet. See, like, if I was to debate an anime or debate anything or have an argument on anything, I would not mind having an argument if both parties, myself included, and the other person, if we're taking the time to see the other person's perspective, going through the other person, just trying to see what the other person's trying to say instead of like, nah, you're wrong, I'm right, you know? Because I feel like that's just unproductive. Like, if you like discuss who's more powerful, if you discuss which one's a better character, and then all your reasoning is that no, you're wrong, I'm right, or hey, you do bring reasoning, but at the end of the day, I'm wrong, you're right. It's just like,
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Anyone who takes those conversations seriously should just stop talking. Like, anyone who cries because someone thinks that there's a character more powerful than Goku, or a character better than Legoshi, or whatever.
There's
like,
people's personalities based off of that. Like, they hunt the internet, honestly, just like looking for someone to say that.
Anyone who
have
takes
like a paragraph ready to go.
Anyone who takes opinion-related discussions too seriously and starts like making death threats, and
that's not even just anime though.
Being
that's like
an absolute ass
too.
In general, in general, like, I like Tom Brady, but okay, sure, don't care, didn't ask.
People live off that shit. Like, they don't even get paid to do it, but man,
dude, they live, but aren't they just dead inside? Like, come on.
They might be.
They might just be dead inside.
Like, I would not.
Maybe it's time for them to be dead outside.
Oh God.
For legal reasons, that's a joke, not an active death threat.
Yeah, that was a joke. That was 100% a joke. That was
100% a joke. In game, in game, kill him in game.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna cap your ass on Rust 1v1. So if someone disagrees with my opinion, I'll 1v1 them. Yeah.
Man, speaking of 1v1s, this is nothing to do with 1v1s, but man, you still have not seen Demon Slayer move fucking something train.
Mugen Train, I have not seen it yet, but I do have a Funimation subscription, and it is on Funimation. I just haven't had time to watch it.
You got to make time. It's worth it. I think it's a short movie too. It's like an hour and a half, I think.
It's like 2 hours.
Really? It felt
I
really
was
short.
going to watch it earlier today, actually, in preparation for this podcast, but then I ended up falling asleep at my desk,
Fair enough. No,
so I
it
didn't
was
have
great
time.
though. It was wonderful. It was epic. It was
I've
esoteric.
heard nothing. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. Season 1 of Demon Slayer is like one of my favorite seasons of anime.
Oh, without a doubt. Episode
Yeah.
19 will always live
Yes,
like forever
episodes
in my
18
heart.
and 19. Episodes 18 and 19. Those 2 episodes, which is really good.
Episode 18.
Speaking of,
episode 17 is where Zenitsu like went crazy, right?
I think that's 17. 18 is where that whole sequence with the dancing started, and the fight with that kid that shot webs out.
Yeah, because he went into he had the flashback on episode 19, towards the end of episode 19. I thought that was amazing. Like that, every time I've watched that, I wonder like how long did that specific part take to have? Because like I was looking like every time I rewatch that scene, I look in like a different direction every time, and I see a new thing every time. And I'm thinking like, how long did that freaking take to make, dude?
Yeah, Ufotable really blew it out of the park with that one.
Like just that one shot of like all those different flashbacks in one is like insane.
Yeah, and season 2 is coming out pretty soon, so I gotta watch Mugen Train.
I think it comes out like this month, does it not?
Something like that.
I'm pretty sure it comes out like I have to make a guess, like October 26th or something.
A lot of shit comes out in October, dude.
Like what?
So that brings us to our next conversation.
Fall anime.
Okay, so a lot of people slept on Jobless Reincarnator when it came out last year.
I haven't liked any like the reincarnated animes,
or even just like watched a couple episodes and then stopped. Marcus, this anime or this series started the isekai trend.
Isekai trend,
where some kid gets killed by a truck, and they get transported to the world of magic and everything. All of the tropes are there, but they're ironically like they're the first. It's like the first of its kind, but it's more original than any of its copies, and that is ironic. The main character is a literal garbage person. Like he's a trash heap. Like in his introductory episode, he literally chooses to stay home and jack off to hentai when one of his family members dies and their funeral is being held.
Oh my god!
He skips their funeral. He skips their funeral to jack off to anime titties. And he gets kicked out of the house and gets killed by a truck while he's saving a girl who was in the middle of the street.
Wait, what?
So it's a twist on the cliche. The cliche is that like they're just a kid and they're walking across the street and you know next to nothing about them, and then they get hit by a truck. That's the cliche. But in Jobless Reincarnator, which is a very bland name, but it's the first of its kind, so it has to be, they actually introduced the character as, the worst type of like otaku. Like he doesn't care about anything but anime and video games. And he's fat and he has glasses and freckles and he just sits in his room jacking off and playing games and watching anime all day. Like he's a garbage person. And that's how they introduce him. And then throughout the series, he grows as a person. Oh, you have a girlfriend. This guy would never have a girlfriend. All right. Doesn't matter what else you do. You're already like 5 steps above him.
Oh, God.
Anyway, he basically grows as a person throughout the series because he like experiences a different life after, he's reincarnated.
That sounds pretty interesting. I love a good slow character development.
It's a drama, pretty much. It's not about an overpowered character. They don't time skip 10 years and all of a sudden they're an overpowered badass.
God.
There is like some of that because like he takes the magic really easy. But it's a story about the character and him growing as a person, and I think it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that it has god tier anime and art or animation and art.
Really?
It is animated like a high production movie.
Is it on Crunchyroll?
It is on Funimation, I think. Yeah, it's on Funimation. But it's really, really, really well animated. and a lot of people slept on season 1. Season 2 is coming out.
See, people slept on it because it's on Funimation.
October 4th, tomorrow. Shit. Well, I guess technically in 2 days, depending on how much of a piece of shit you want to be about time.
You already know how I am about that.
Yeah. So there's Jobless Reincarnator 2. I was talking about this the other day. There's 3 isekai I'm talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
There's that one. I want to save the best for last. The next one is.
I don't even know the release. I don't know the release
it's a light
dates.
novel title.
I don't know the release dates for this stuff. I just have like my top 5 that I have on the.
I have my anime list up, dude. So next one is Banished from the Hero's Party. I decided to live a quiet life on the countryside.
I do not have that. Let me bring up my anime list.
That's a stupid title, but that's a light novel title. This one I think is a lot less interesting because it's more of just like a standard fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's not really isekai. It's just fantasy.
What's it called?
So let me bring up the title again. Banished from the Hero's Party. I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. So basically, the summary is the title. And it's about a dude who was in the hero's party, and he was underappreciated. He gets kicked out and starts running a small shop. There isn't really much else to say about it. I just like the manga, so I thought I'd bring it up.
Probably has a different name because I can't even find it on my anime list.
It does have a different name. Its name is in Japanese on my anime list. Let me copy, paste it to you.
Wait, October 10th, Demon Slayer, huh?
And then the one that I am actually excited about the other day when we were just looking at anime to discuss about this.
Mm-hmm.
That this one's the one that excited me. And this is an isekai, but it's probably one of my favorite manga. It's called Sayate no Paladin, or The Faraway Paladin. And it's not cliche at all. The tag might throw people off and drive people away because it is an isekai.
Oh, I found it. Sayate no Paladin?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm really hyped for it because I love the characters and the setting. Its world reminds me a lot of like Dark Souls.
Really? I haven't played Dark Souls. Oh, it's airing October 9th.
Yeah, October 9th, and I'm super hyped for it, and I will watch it.
Sounds like I got a lot of stuff to react
to. I've read the manga for quite a while. And I love the characters. And
do you know what platform these animes are coming out on?
Awesome. This one is going to be. Oh, I can't tell.
Because I do want to restart. I do want to react to all the fall anime. To be honest with you.
Oh, there isn't any listed for Faraway Paladin. So there's no like platforms listed for it. It's I don't know. The only thing it's the studio is Children's Playground Entertainment.
Gotcha.
Who have let me look at what they have. Okay, that's really weird. These guys were behind Citrus, the anime about 2 girls that love each other. And I've heard that it's borderline hentai.
What?
This one, Seisen Cerberus, which I have personally seen a few episodes of. It is garbage.
It is garbage. I will tell you that. In fact, I will be the first one to tell you that. It is garbage.
I would be. It is garbage. And I don't recognize any of these other ones. So that's a little worrisome, but I have seen the trailer for Sayate no Paladin, and it does look really good, so I'm hoping.
Man, I was about to say, like, man, I am really excited to react to Demon Slayer. But at the same time, I just remembered, they hate my channel.
They do hate your channel, dude.
A second season will premiere October 10th. I'm seeing October 10th, but then I'm seeing December 5th at the same time.
I don't know, man. Aside from that, Suki Tolaika no not or Tanosferatu. I don't know how to say that name, but it looks interesting. It's about a vampire going into space.
Okay, so apparently December 5th, I believe. I don't know, because it says an hour-long premiere on December 5th. So I wouldn't know.
Aside from that, I'm looking forward to Demon Slayer. There's a couple other anime I think I'll try just because I like trying new things. But aside from those, I'm not really excited for anything.
The one that I had written down was Blue Period, and I have the synopsis right here. A second-year high school student, Yatori Yakuchi, is bored with his normal life, as all of us are. He studies well and plays around with his friends, but in truth, he does not enjoy either of those activities. Bound by nerves, he secretly envies those who do things differently. That is until he discovers the joy of drawing. When he sees a painting made by a member of the art club, Yatori becomes fascinated with the colors used in it. Later in an art exercise, he tries to convey his language without words, but instead through painting. After that experience, Yatori finds himself so invested in the art that he decides that it is what he wants to do for a living, but there stands multiple obstacles in his way. His parents, who are hesitant over his unique choices, his more experienced peers, and the study of a subject more deeper than he initially expected. I think it's going to be a banger. Like, it's no action, maybe some psychological aspects of this show, some questioning, maybe like some relatable aspects to it. I mean, like, hey, he is bored of his life and he wants to do something different, but there's challenges in the way. I think that's a pretty good obstacles, though. His parents, who are hesitant over his unique choices. I mean, I think anyone can can read that and understand that, and having the fear of when trying something new, of seeing people around you who are way more better or experienced in that, and then just being excited for something, and then once you actually dive into it, it's harder than it just expects. And I know it probably doesn't sound that interesting, but I think it'll be a really fun anime to watch.
Yeah, I personally haven't heard anything about it.
Ooh, wait, weekly from October 9th outside of Japan on Netflix. So Blue Period, October 9th. Holy shit, I gotta keep up with these enemies. So Blue Period is October 9th. Let me see.
Let me look up.
Okay, I have this on my fall 2020 list. I don't know if it's actually going to come out in the fall, but I have Chainsaw Man as my next one.
Dude, I swear, the Faraway Paladin is so fucking good.
The exact premiere dates for the show are yet to be out, but the fall of 2021 is when you should be expecting it. That is when to expect Chainsaw Man, is in fall. So yeah. So we don't have a release date for Chainsaw Man, but it is in the question. So next, since we're not gonna talk about that, I have JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Part 6. Does that really count as fall? I mean, I guess not, since it's in December, but we're gonna count that because honestly, this is kind of just anime that I know that are coming and that I am really excited for.
Before we go into JoJo's, I just want to cut you off. Faraway Paladin's gonna be on Crunchyroll.
Faraway Paladins? What's Faraway Paladins?
Yeah.
The Sahite no Paladin?
The one that, yeah, Sahite no Paladin. I figured the English title was easier to say, so.
When does it come
out? October 9th. It's really good.
When does it come? Like, where does it come out?
Crunchyroll.
Why is everything releasing on the same day? I don't get it.
Hey, it's gonna be a busy day.
I know.
But yeah, I'm really excited for it.
They come out on a Saturday.
I can't express how much. I can't express how excited I am about it. I really am excited for it. The characters are really, really good. I don't want to say anything else about it because just go read. There's nowhere good to read the manga, and it really is slow to release chapters. So just wait, and when the anime comes out, just watch it.
Yeah,
it's really, really good. I hope that the animation holds up to it.
Soon,
but yeah. Aside from that, yeah, JoJo's is coming soon, December 5th.
December 5th?
Is that what you said?
Let me double check. Let me grab a double check. Let me grab a double triple check. It just says December 2021. I'd probably be December 4th, if I had to make a guess.
I'm looking at my anime list. Winter 2022. Yeah, it's It just says December. It says December 5th for the new Demon Slayer season.
Damn. So we're ahead of the game. We're already talking about the winter anime. I mean,
I guess so.
I guess we could talk about.
I'm here. I actually didn't look up any new winter anime to talk about, but
I didn't. I looked up fall anime, but Chainsaw Man and JoJo's and Demon Slayer are ones that like already knew that were coming. I didn't know exactly when, but I just wanted to talk about them.
I don't think Chainsaw Man's coming this year.
I thought it was coming. I just looked it up and said we should expect it in the fall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
That's what it said.
Dude, Chainsaw Man is so fucking good. That's probably gonna be anime of the year if it comes out this year. It's so fucking good.
And they got my favorite animation company animating it.
Chainsaw Man is one of the things that inspired Jujutsu Kaisen, so of course it's gonna be fucking good.
Inspired Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah.
You know an anime is good when I commit to actually fucking making a video essay about something. But let me see. So the next thing I have on my list is Platinum End. Do I have a synopsis? Of course I do. Platinum End, October 7th is the release date. After the death of his parents, a young Miria Kakahashi is left in the care of his abusive relative. Since then, he has become gloomy and depressed, leading him to attempt suicide on the evening of his middle school graduation. Maria, however, is saved by a pure white girl named Nase, who introduces herself as a guardian angel wishing to give him happiness by granting him supernatural powers and a chance to become a new god. In order to earn the position, he must defeat 12 other god candidates within 999 days. Soon, Amanda begins a struggle to survive as a terrifying battle royale erupts between himself and the candidates looking to obtain the most power in the world. Just the fact that this is made by the same people that made Death Note, and it's about a character looking to become a new god, just makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, that's why the cover looks familiar. It does give me Death Note art vibes.
It's made by the same people, and I am fucking obsessed with Death Note.
I read a couple chapters of it like 3 or 4 years ago. I don't remember much about it, but it did seem like it had an interesting premise.
Well, it's 3 to 4 years
Looks
ago.
Like it's 24 episode season is what it looks like.
Yeah, it is.
The other, I think that's the only one that has a confirmed episode count on my anime list anyway.
Yeah, 24.
Jobless Reincarnator season 2 has 12. Sorry, I was yawning in the middle of that.
Oh, I'm fucking yawning now.
Alright, yeah.
Oh snap, I didn't even know you messaged me the fucking titles of the stuff. Let me boop them up in my my anime list real quick so I can get
yeah, that's that one about the hero.
My mic, sorry about that.
Yeah, that title's the hero got kicked from the party or whatever, and he's in the countryside now.
Is the cover of it like some guy with a blonde girl?
Yeah, and there's like a blue-haired girl above that.
Yeah, let me see.
Like some other characters.
It's October 6th.
Yep.
Let me see.
That one I just decided to throw in. It's kind of a...
Wait, is that the one where like the reincarnation thing happens?
No.
Which one is this one?
That's the one. Main dude is in the hero's party, gets kicked out. I kind of shoved that one in between Jobless Reincarnator and Faraway Paladin.
So out of the ones that you sent me on Discord, is like the first, like which one?
That's just one. That's the second one. That's the second anime I talked about.
So wait, this one fucking message is
That's one title.
What the fuck?
I told you it's an entire sentence. The synopsis is the title.
Why?
Because
why?
So there's this weird habit of light novelists naming their creation like basically the summary.
Yeah, Demon Slayer, December 5th. Attack on Titans, January.
Dude, December 5th is my birthday.
Dude.
Happy birthday, me.
Dude, I need to finish Attack on Titans. What am I doing with my life? I'm slacking.
Yeah, so aside from that, I mean, I'm basically just excited for Faraway Paladin and Jobless Reincarnator and Chainsaw Man, if it's set for a release this year. I just decided to throw in some other things.
Oh, what the fuck? I click on later and then I see Chainsaw Man. I'm about to cry. I don't want to bring up Chainsaw Man. I'm so fucking hyped for it. Well, I know for sure the
Yeah,
video title for the podcast is for sure going to be changed to fall/winter anime.
Oh shit! I clicked on later. Yeah. None of these have confirmed release dates.
Maybe that's why they're on later, because they don't have a confirmed release date.
Let's see here. Uzumaki. Junji Ito. His horror story. Uzumaki, where everything is like circular, is coming out October of next year.
Oh wow! The freaking this probably doesn't mean anything, but to my Haikyuu viewers, for Platinum End, the voice actor for the main character is Shigawada from Haikyuu, and he also played Prince in Run with the Wind. Run with the Wind is literally, without a doubt, the most underrated sports anime. That is the one true anime where I can literally say that even if you hate sports because you got picked last, you would still love that fucking anime.
It's one of 2 sports anime that I've watched and enjoyed. Also, I'm looking at. Oh my god!
What?
The other one's a sumo anime. I forgot the name of it. I'm looking through the later releases, the ones that don't have confirmed release dates, and I'm seeing some that I recognize from manga. That now that I know that they're coming out, are really fucking like I'm excited.
Oh, Vinland Saga season 2. I have to watch the first season.
So there's one confusing Japanese title.
What the hell?
There's it's a confusing Japanese title that I can't pronounce. But just think Overlord, but he's a good skeleton and not an asshole.
What?
What?
You lost me.
So, have you ever seen Overlord?
No.
Okay, so the premise of the story is some dude gets pulled into his video game, but the video game is real now, and he's a skeleton. But he's an asshole, and he's an evil overlord. And he massacres an entire kingdom, and I just couldn't keep up with it because it just didn't make sense. This one is that, but instead of an asshole, the guy that gets pulled into the video game world is a good skeleton, and he's a paladin. I really like the manga, so I figured I'd mention that. I'm excited for that. There's another one. It's about a dude that makes dolls. It's kind of complicated to talk about it because it's really out of what I normally watch. But it's sort of like a romance between a girl who likes cosplay and a dude who makes very intricately designed dolls. And I really like that one. That doesn't have a confirmed release date either. There's another rom-com that I've seen or that I've read in manga form that's coming out. I'm excited for that. I've been going outside of my realm of normality, I guess, when it comes to manga, and I don't know, because I used to just watch action stuff, but I read like other things now.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing to explore more outside of the anime realm.
Yeah, I'm seeing some stuff coming out that I read. They're getting anime adaptations, and I'm really excited for those.
Yeah. Speaking of outside the norm, how about the Beastars season 2? I'm not done with it yet. I reached the halfway point.
Yeah,
where Legoshi where Legoshi proposed to Haru-chan.
Yeah. I finished season 2 yesterday, but I've also read through the entire manga, so I know how the series will end. It's probably like 2 or 3 more seasons worth of content to add to adapt. It's like I actually read it just a little bit ago, but I closed the tab because I'm really dumb.
Tim, hold that thought really quickly. I have to ask. As an avid, and I say avid lightly, as an avid Juno stan, how did you feel about that one cafeteria scene with Legoshi?
If I was Legoshi, I would have gone in on the moles, dude.
The molars.
Dude. Like, I'm just glad I was watching that late at night. I didn't have to explain anything to anybody.
Dude, that's an explanation and a half, man. I gotta tell you.
I'm so glad. My brother makes fun of me because I like Beastars. He calls me a furry, and I'm like, you know what? If Juno was real, I'd go in that. Like, I don't care.
Did you see Speed's message when I put the Twitter thing in the group chat?
No, I didn't.
I think I put it in our group chat with just Speed and I. Let me see, with just you, me, and Speed. Yeah, I did. If you scroll up the group chat that we have with Speed, if you scroll up, I put 2 pictures, and then I put a gif of saying that they caught him in 4K.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. Juno can get it. Oh man, it's such a good meme.
My man had no hesitation.
Yeah. Dude, I'm excited for you to see stuff that happens in Beastars.
Oh, what kind of stuff are we talking about?
Just stuff. Like, so, this isn't much of a spoiler, but all of the established story concludes by the end of Season 2. Everything that happens after Season 2 is like a brand new world.
What?
It opens up Beastars and its world on a level that's like, holy shit.
Probably go past high school, I guess.
I'm just excited for you to react to that shit.
I know. I'm just sticking to my once a week type of schedule. I probably have to bump it up since all the
which doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. You gotta ramp that shit up, dude. People have already reacted to Beastars.
I've been lazy, man. I gotta bump it up. Like,
you really do.
I think if I uploaded an episode of Beastars like every day starting tomorrow on Monday, I think I would make it on time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I literally make it.
You really gotta ramp that shit up, dude. I
literally make it right on time if I
October 9th is such a big day for anime releases. Not to mention the fact that Beastars Season 2 started in like July.
Are you serious?
That's when it came out.
I've been that lazy?
Yeah, and I literally...
You know how lazy I've been?
No, Marcus, I'm going to explain to you how lazy you've been.
No.
Beastars Season 2 came out in July on Netflix.
Don't tell me that.
I didn't watch a single episode until the day before yesterday. I watched the entire thing in 2 days. I am now done with Season 2, and you are halfway through, my guy.
Dude,
and when was your first episode about Beastars? A month ago?
I don't know.
Month and a half ago?
I don't know.
2 months ago?
I don't know!
You gotta hop on that wagon, my boy.
It was 2 months ago.
2 months ago, you started on Beastars, and if you had actually kept to your 1 per week format, you would be further along than you are now.
I know.
You would be on episode 9 or 10 out of 12, and you're on episode 6.
I'm not even done with Attack on Titans, dude.
Dude, I have not watched Attack on Titans since Season 2.
I haven't even finished 2.43.
I have not.
Volleyball, dude, and that shit was cranking views every episode.
Listen, Marcus, I have not watched Attack on Titan since the first 3 episodes of Season 2.
You gotta keep me honest with my reactions.
If I started Attack on Titan tomorrow, which I'm not interested in that show. I could probably binge it before you were done. Then again, I will be honest, I don't make reaction videos to them, and I don't make YouTube videos out of them. But at the same time,
I'm just lazy.
You can just watch them all in one sitting and then upload videos separately.
So why don't I do that? It's so easy.
Why don't you do that?
Salty, I have the uncanny ability to make things
Listen,
harder
Marcus,
than they need to be, okay?
You really do.
It's a curse. It's not a blessing in any way, shape, or form.
It's one of those character weaknesses you have that you have to work out as the main character.
Dude, holy shit, if
You
I
are
got rid of
literally
that character
listen.
weakness, oh my god.
You are in the middle of turning your Rasengan into a Rasen Shuriken right now. All right. If you reacted to anime faster, that would be a Rasen Shuriken, and you could kill Orochimaru. But right now, Sasuke is captured, and he doesn't want to be your friend. How does that make you feel?
It made me feel like a bitch.
Yeah. And do you want to be a bitch?
I don't want to be a bitch.
You don't want to be a bitch. Naruto didn't want to be a bitch either, and look at him now.
Yeah, now the whole village is his bitch.
Now the whole village is his bitch, and he has a kid. He has 2 kids. And he also got the hottest pussy in town, dude.
Honestly.
Anyone who says Sakura is better than Hinata can eat my dick.
Nah.
Anyway, overblown anime analogy aside, yeah, you gotta speed that up.
Don't fucking come at me like that.
I will come at you any way I fucking please.
Fair enough.
Sorry it doesn't take me 5 whole months to react to you being a bitch.
Hey, you relax. Okay, so we got 6 episodes to react to. That, in honesty, would take me like 3.5 hours to do.
Less than? They're 20-minute episodes.
They sometimes come out to 30 minutes.
Even with pauses. No, they don't. Beastars episodes don't go up to 30 minutes. They are at 23 minutes, including the intro and outro.
Fair enough, and I skipped the intros. So less than 3.5 hours. That's all I need. Dude, I don't even know what My Hero Academia. They already announced the next season. Oh my god.
I have not watched My Hero Academia since the end of,
You're fucking weird.
Season 3.
That is a good show.
I've not watched it since the arc with Gentleman Villain. Or Gentleman Criminal.
Oh, you're not that far behind then.
Gentle Criminal. That's what it is.
Literally the last season. Well, that's season 4.
Shit, it is?
Yeah, season 4. Season 5 just happened.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get back on that. Oh, no, it's not Gentle Criminal. The last one, the last that I watched was the stuff with Endeavor.
What do you mean?
Like turning a new leaf and becoming not an asshole.
That was the last episode of season 4.
Okay.
Where he had to show why he's the number 1 hero.
Dude, that was a good episode.
That was fantastic.
It was such a fucking good episode. Endeavor throughout the entire series before that was such an asshole, and I hated him. Thought he was kind of cool looking, figuratively speaking, because of all the fire.
After we kind of did with Todoroki's mom, it's oh, this guy's an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. And then he kind of just evolved into his own character instead of just a reflection of his own past.
Ooh.
And so, thought it was really good.
Damn, he had considered writing.
Yes. No. As a matter of fact,
get your fucking shit on your writing. If I'm gonna reacting, you asshole.
You're an asshole.
I'm not an asshole. I'm
depressed and don't have the mental energy to do much writing right now.
I could say the exact same thing for my reacting.
But you have a modicum of success. You have you got how many thousands of views on some of your Haikyuu videos? Even if they're people that just came on for the Haikyuu.
Honestly, it just shows that it's possible. I just got to do it again. But I got to do it again the right way.
Yeah. And by the right way, you mean with Haikyuu.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude, here's my thing. If I can amount half the success that I had with Haikyuu before Haikyuu... No, hear me out. If I can mask that success, literally half of it, even a quarter of that shit... before Haikyuu comes back and have a community going, and then Haikyuu comes back, can you imagine that?
You'd be at least in the top 50 anime related YouTubers, at least.
Dude, I was getting more views and then the top 3 Haikyuu anime fucking reaction channels at my prime.
Yeah, it was good shit. Look forward to it. Is there any other anime-related stuff? I think we went over all the releases we're looking forward to.
I think that's everything.
All right. How about video game releases?
I have not been keeping up with video game shit at all.
All right. Well, I got a Hot Wheels racing game.
I am literally basically in the top fucking 10 for
top 10. For IQ content.
Yeah, on episode 24,
that's good shit.
I'm ahead of so many fucking people.
Nice. Oh wait, you know what tab I skipped over? I skipped over spring 2022.
Spring 2022. I miss being on the reaction mashups, dude. I would I even told the dude fuck, hope you didn't forget about me. He didn't fucking forget about me. I just take too fucking long to react, dude.
Spring season looks completely devoid of any good content.
Well, it's fucking spring. We're not there yet. There's got to be.
Yeah, there's probably going to be some more announcements. Some of those later releases.
There's only 9 animes in spring. Relax. Free movie. It's coming out in spring.
Everyone's favorite gay anime boys.
Dude, I love Free. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, I'm about to die.
I don't really have any.
Oh, dude, Free movie 5, The Final Stroke. What a title. Oh, I just came.
The Final Stroke.
I just came.
Of course, you just came on The Final Stroke.
Oh,
that's why it's called The Final Stroke.
That is the most.
That is deep.
That is
and moist.
That is the most perfect title for an anime movie about swimming ever.
Dude, it's a perfect title about anime, or about for an anime that people make porn of.
Wait, did they actually?
It exists.
Ew.
I was curious what it was a few years ago, so I looked it up, and I didn't have my safe search on. Because who has their safe search on? Fuck that.
I don't know. Who goes around having their safe stuff on?
And some of the most top related search results were just straight up hentai.
Dude,
of them fucking each other.
I have no idea why everybody loves Haru. He's such a boring
I don't know who that is.
He's the main character. He's such a boring, fucking lame, annoying character. He's just everybody sucks his fucking dick in the anime. He's
everyone, dude, Marcus, everyone sucks his dick in the porn too.
Let me finish.
I don't know. Well, let him finish too. Come on.
Okay, so in the anime, he's one of
the
greatest fucking swimmers ever. And then, oh my god, everybody wants to fucking swim with him, but his personality is so fucking bland. No, he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to fuck with anybody. He doesn't want to, freaking have anything to do with anybody. But everybody's like, no, Haru, you're the greatest swimmer of all time. The way I feel when I swim with you is so amazing. But then you have the fucking antagonist, Rin, who's, such an interesting fucking character. He's so much better. But then everybody's like, Haru, you're so mysterious. You want to be free.
It's more of a real thing than you think. That's all I know about Free, is that a lot of people like looking at them having sex with each other.
I could have sworn that the writers confirmed that they were all straight.
That doesn't matter to people.
I know.
Also, that's really weird that the writers have to confirm something like that.
I know they have to.
It's really weird.
It's because they probably get enough emails to the point where people are like, so what's the deal, huh?
I hate those people. Those are bottom feeders.
I love the the memes about the My Hero Academia fans, how they ship Deku with everything that moves.
Listen, Marcus.
Weren't you the one that told me about how people shipped Naruto with himself?
Yes, with his shadow clones.
What the? That's so.
Yeah,
gross.
dude. I know people personally that have stopped watching My Hero Academia because of how disgusting the fan base is.
Dude,
they're all underage. Come on.
I want to tell you something, but I don't want to scar you.
Dude, you're talking to me. How can you scar me with anything?
Okay, so I was on TikTok, right?
Okay.
And then it's already
This
off to a bad start.
can only go downhill.
So it was
Just keep
someone
going.
with a Nomu cosplay on. Like, this is like a live action fucking video. It was a Nomu cosplay. Like, the fucking costume itself was like muscular. And with the Nomu costume, you couldn't see anything but the Nomu costume. And they were doing like the fucking like they're in like doggy position, like thrusting the fuck out of somebody, right? And all you can hear is, I don't know how they got it. I don't know if someone who has a really close voice to the dub voice actor, and all you could hear was like Deku's voice, like, "Oh my god, Nomu, you do that way better than all my." I was scarred for fucking life.
That's like basic shit, dude.
What do you mean basic? That shit was horrifying.
I've seen much worse.
That was horrifying. I wanted to die.
I've seen much worse.
Can you imagine like listening to this, like listening to the podcast and trying to explain this to people as you're listening to it out loud? That'd be funny.
I don't know. There's only been a couple of weird things.
What do you?
But yeah, there's only been a couple of weird things that we've said on this podcast. What are you talking about? That's not my fault if someone's mom walks in playing their podcast off of their speakers like some animal, like some uncivilized
I have to
fucking caveman.
What goes on in someone's brain? Like, is it because like the way they were like raised? Like, what goes into someone's head for like they make like the most like horrendous shit ever?
What are you talking about?
Just like
horrible, like, okay, I'm talking like bad as in like a
like I'm talking about
that's a bad show or whatever, like it's really badly animated, or are you talking about like
I'm talking
really
about
weird horny
yes,
shit?
Weird, really weird horny shit.
Fetishes, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to go. I don't want to go into that. That's scary territory.
Yeah, I told you I was scarred for life. I was talking about My Hero Academia and Free, like those.
Let's just say,
oh my god, bro! They Free knows what they're doing. I remember the main character and the antagonist were arguing, right? And this is canon. This wasn't a fucking anime. And then Haru, the fucking main character, while they're arguing, was against the fence, right? Tell me why this motherfucker pushes Haru against the fucking fence and has his like hands like in that position where like both his hands are like over this shoulder and he's like in his face and they're arguing. I'm like, bro, they know what they're doing. This is bullshit.
Yeah, it's an anime for the shippers. It's just like Yuri on Ice, the swimming version.
I've never watched it. I've actually wanted to watch it. I heard it's a good one.
I've never watched that either.
How would you know it's like that then?
Because I've heard things. Like everyone shipped the two main characters together. And I don't know. Like you just hear things when you're in the anime community and you know. Okay, let's just say I've made some Google searches to like, you know, take care of business, and like sometimes random things come up that I just don't like. And it makes me not want to watch certain animes. Let's just say that. Let's just say that, Marcus.
Is it that bad to make you not want to watch a whole anime? Is that the only thing your mind can think of every time you come across an anime?
That's why I stopped watching Black Butler.
I
don't know.
That.
You know what it is, though, right?
No.
Okay. Well, keep that like that.
Okay.
Because if you think if you think My Hero Academia fan base is down bad, then you know nothing.
What do you mean? I thought they were supposed to be the forefront of the down batters.
You know nothing, Marcus.
No, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. Go away. Bad.
I'm just telling you that you know nothing.
No,
if you think that they're bad,
no,
you know nothing.
Oh God.
Let's just say my late night Google searches have ruined more than one anime for me.
Oh my God. How could you, Sansi? How could you?
I'm just saying. Yourself? I'm being vague. I'm being vague enough that assumptions can be drawn, and they may or may not be correct.
No, they're correct.
I don't know about that.
Anything that they can think of is correct.
What kind of human being do you think I am?
I don't know. It's
You
not
don't know?
you. It's not you. It's just what you've encountered.
In my safaris across the web.
It's not you. It's everything around you.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry, Salty. Nothing personal. But at the
Dude,
same
I
time,
was
it's personal.
walking down an alley and I see an open dumpster filled with rubbish and I just grab myself by my knees and hurl myself in like a cannonball.
What? How the fudge does that even
I
happen?
cannonball into a garbage can. You know, like the pool
No, I
entrance
don't know.
technique?
No.
No, you've never seen someone do a cannonball into a pool?
Yeah.
Did that.
Mmm. Yine.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Remember our last podcast about Tower of God?
Yeah.
I wonder where that is.
I wonder how long that one was. Let me see.
I wonder where the fuck season 2 went.
Dude, yeah, where did that season 2 go? I thought that thing was
Where
supposed
the
to be
fuck
here
did
by
it go?
now.
Where the fuck did it go, dude?
Oh damn, we are
It's
past.
not even mentioned in my anime list right now. Like I don't know what the fuck happened to Tower of God, but it's just not even on the fucking horizon at this point.
Well, we passed.
And they teased season 2 with the last episode too. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Who knows? Well, we're
Who
past
in the hell knows?
we're past the length for the first episode podcast. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're
We're in overtime at this point. If someone makes it into this podcast, they're just gonna learn some interesting information.
a year, a month, and like 20 days.
Either one person, 2, 3, 4 people are gonna run into this, or no one's gonna actually run into this part of the podcast, which is totally fine.
I don't know. I can't understand what would drive any person to sit through an entire hour and some minutes of us talking and bullshitting.
It's pretty good content.
Pretty good content? Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Nice. I just changed my Steam profile.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Is it some weeb garbage now?
My profile picture? Absolutely.
Ah, fair enough. It was a Haikyuu character before, I remember correctly.
Yup.
If I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking of Steam, there was a video game release recently that I am really into. It's a Hot Wheels racing game.
Oh my god. Did you not? I could have sworn you talked about that at the beginning of the podcast.
No, I mentioned it like 15 minutes ago, but then we went back into anime stuff.
Go into detail. Go ahead. Go crazy.
You play as a Hot Wheels toy car on the iconic orange tracks.
Tell me more.
It's a really fun game. Kind of reminds me of Mario Kart in some ways, not in other ways.
Yeah.
The cars have their own physics, and you can do weird shit. And I really like the game. I don't know else what to say about it, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. It's fucking Hot Wheels.
It's fucking Hot Wheels, dude.
It's fucking Hot Wheels.
Yeah, all the cars are just straight up Hot Wheels toys.
Why the I'm on my Steam Discovery. Why the fuck would I want NBA 2K22?
No, I don't know, man.
Why would I want that? It's the same game every year.
No fucking clue.
I don't know why. I do not know why.
I don't like sports games at all.
I don't know why people pay for the same game every year and expect something different.
Well, I mean, Call of Duty exists.
Well, that's fucking yeah.
Guess what you and I've done, so,
dude. I did. I said that, man. This Vanguard, it is like every other Call of Duty that came out. I'm probably gonna buy it.
Yeah, you did say that. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it.
I'm not. Fuck that. I gotta learn. After I just talk shit right now about the sports games, I gotta stick to my word.
Battlefield 2042 coming out, really close to that.
Dude, Battle 2042, that shit.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of that.
I'm getting that shit.
And honestly, like the last 2 Call of Duty releases are enough Call of Duty for me to just keep enjoying. Cold War is fun. Modern Warfare 2019 is fun. I don't need Vanguard, and enough people are playing those 2 games to sustain like decent player bases for a while. So yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll just enjoy those 2.
Respect.
I have them both downloaded. So I haven't touched 2019 in a long time, though. I re-downloaded it so I could BS around on gun game with some of my British friends, but none of them have re-downloaded it yet.
Oh my god, are you still friends with that one legendary British man?
Oh, the Lamington? No.
Yeah.
No. We have parted ways. It's been like almost a year now since I've talked to the guy. Fuck
Man.
that stupid bitch.
You guys thought it was fucking crazy.
Lamington, if you are watching this, fuck you.
I would have expected nothing less.
You stupid little bitch. You Easter Island fucking statue head ass. I get the fuck out of here. Yeah, if you're watching this, leave. Click off the video right now. I don't want you stinking up our fucking podcast. If it's not clear to anyone else, Spotify. I don't like that person.
I've been told that from the start.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I don't care about bullying him, but I don't want to bring it too far.
Yeah, he's not worth it.
Not at all.
Not worth it in the slightest bit.
Mud on the bottom of my shoe. A cow pie that I stepped on.
Yeah. What happened? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh. I was gonna say any other topics.
I was gonna ask you, like, is this good? This is a good place to end it.
I guess so. I mean,
is it, motherfucker?
It's been going for an hour, a little over.
Yeah, hour and a minute.
Yeah. I'd say it's a pretty good place. It's a pretty good place to end.
All right. Thank you guys
I was gonna say, if you listen to this podcast to the end, comment spiders are cool, and then we'll know.
I'd actually be happy if someone knew that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this Centered Podcast episode 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, come subscribe. This has been Salty Root.
Hey, Marcus, let me cut you off there. It's actually called Center Court.
What did I call it?
You called it Center.
Center Court Podcast episode 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, come subscribe. Hope you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Hope you guys see you guys next year. Bye-bye.
No.